Hi, I'd like to apologize. I don't normally do that. So if I'm apologizing, I did something.
12 seconds later.
Bah! I'm a goat.
Alright guys, we are back once again with a video that I was not expecting to be making whatsoever. Because just a day or two ago, we went ahead and covered all of FouseyTube's latest meltdowns, where he was not only swatted on 3 different occasions, but has just been straight up spazzing and crashing out non-stop. Like, we're talking about in some instances, my man was screaming at the top of his lungs, like a little kid who just watched his dog get hit by a car.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
And after just showing you all of this just batshit crazy behavior, I went ahead and noted that at the end of the video, my guy made the announcement that he was going to be taking a break. So I was expecting not to be covering this just downright absolute lunatic for at least a couple of weeks. But unfortunately, like usual, FouseyTube goes ahead and makes the most crackhead decision possible and decided that he needed to release a tweet with a video tagged on. And this entire little video that he released is basically his attempt to create his rebrand. And he actually starts it out with a big apology that just ends up getting completely fucking sidetracked because my guy just starts defending all of his actions. So with that said, let's just go ahead and get this shit show started, and we can watch FouseyTube attempt to not only apologize, but try to rebrand his entire image.
Greetings, people of the internet. It is I, Fousey, YSE, Crash Out, Crash, Mr. Viral, Mr. whatever you want to call me. Hi, I'd like to apologize. I don't normally do that. So if I'm apologizing, I did something. And this time, I was fully aware of what I was doing. For the last about 2 months since I've been in Australia, I've been extremely F you, I'll spit in your face, S my D, you can't say anything to me, you can't do anything to me. You can't go around speaking to people how I've been speaking to them online. You can't go around doing it in public. You can, but then you have to pay the consequences. When they come up to you in the streets and says, did you say that? You can't say, oh no. Twitter fingers turn to trigger fingers. Drake taught us that.
And as you can tell, even in my man's apology, he just has to bring up Drake. Like, it is genuinely astounding how obsessed he is with this man. Like, bro is Drake's personal sausage jockey at this point. His damn pork pilot. And he is just completely missing the point with the biggest issues that people actually had with him. I mean, yeah, he was acting completely crazy and manic, and was just talking to his friends and employees like shit. But that's not even the real issue at hand here. The real issue is when you're slapping shit out of their hands, and just straight up slapping them at times.
These motherfuckers that are on the internet right now, stop getting fucking face! Yo, my dog. I didn't want to message you back until I had the I sent it. What did I tell you? It's the one rule for today. Shut the fuck up.
But even if we just go ahead and ignore the fact that you're just outright hitting your employees, and we just ignore the fact that you assaulted one, no matter what you say, nothing justifies the way you've been acting. Like, you have been straight up throwing grown man temper tantrums, and it is just pretty damn clear that not all of them are acting. And it genuinely looks like you're just having a manic fucking episode. Because I don't care how good of an actor you think you are, ain't no one about to punch themselves in the jaw this hard.
They're allowed to.
Yeah, but how they grinded to get that million is how they should have grinded to lose the weight in the first place. So now before they make
out every day, he just likes to eat. Stop justifying being fat and not having a fucking. Stop justifying being fat. Stop justifying not working.
Like, this is just crazy work. And even though he tries to say he's sorry, he then just goes on to try to justify every single action he's taken because it was all for the sake of his music.
Anyways, the reason I'm saying sorry is because I had to do that. It wasn't out of me being manic. It wasn't out of me not being able to control myself. I've been full control this whole time. I've been told you guys that. That's on you guys for not trusting me. That's on my parents for not believing I had it all under control. Why did I do that? I had to protect my album. I had to finish it. I couldn't leave room to have naysayers and haters and this and that shoot my dreams down like they've done so many times. This was my final time to put my 10 toes down and say, no, you can't speak to me like that, but I'm going to speak to you like this.
And yeah, he's just completely delusional. Like, I don't know what bro is yapping about or what he thinks he's doing by standing 10 toes up, but my guy is just giving people more fuel just to make fun of him. And on top of that, everyone in this guy's mind is a hater. Like, here, let me show you one of his class A haters that he stood on business against. Like, we're talking 10 toes down, dick out. Let me show you who it was.
Do the live.
Huh?
You cannot record in the bro. You have to permit for you recording the store.
Really? I need a permit? Yes, sir. All right, let me audition for a permit. Can I do that? Tell your manager that's my permit.
And yeah, there you go. He sure showed the cashier by just humping the floor. And all jokes aside, my guy actually needs help, because you can just see him justifying all this to himself. And I don't think he realizes just how crazy he has actually been acting. And if he does, then he still needs mental help, because he is doing all this shit by choice then. And if he's doing all of it by choice, that means he also had this little freak out right here, where he basically threatened to hurt himself after, which I'm going to have to cut out.
Manic in 20 minutes. They know if they fuck up, it makes me go bipolar. Look at my eyes. I'm gonna tonight, live. Kick.com/Fousey. Done. Where's that audio? Am I live? Can they hear me? No, dumb fucks. Am I live?
No.
Hey, I just fired another fucking cameraman, another Indian.
And he didn't just say it, right? He also proceeded to try and jump off the damn dock. So if this is all acting, if this is all just pure bullshit for music, I still think the guy has fucking mental health issues. And either way, he needs to get some help, because homie has gone off the damn deep end. And what's crazy is, he is not done, because my guy is just getting started.
I just completed the album, and I'm so grateful. And whether or not, and I say this with 10 toes, just like I've said everything, first of all, I'm so glad I entertained you guys on your timelines. I got so much to say to y'all though, but I'm going to say it in my music. Y'all thought you could say whatever the hell you wanted about me in TikTok comments, Twitters, Instagrams, YouTubes. I saw everything, and you have to pay for it. So I have something to say back to you, but you'll wait to hear my album, because guess what? Even though you pretend to hate me on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, and everything, you watch everything. You're the first person to click. You're going to be the first person to hear the album. You're going to be the first person to try to buy tickets to the concert. You're a fan, you're a fan, you're a fan, you're a fan. Eminem would call you a motherfucking stan.
And yeah, apparently, if you made fun of this man, you're about to have to pay for it. Homie is out here for revenge, and he may have just dropped the best bar I think I've ever heard from him. And that bar consisted of rhyming fan with stan. And I mean, to his credit, it is better than what we usually see from him.
I'm still going. You don't even realize it. By the time Drake calls me, you'll realize it.
So I guess we are improving, because we're at least rhyming with 2 different words and not the same one now. And you see, he's not done in this video. Homie is in the rhyming mood, so he just continues to go on after this about how great his album's gonna be and how everyone's gonna have to pay for it. And he makes sure to drop some heat just right in between.
I'd like to take this time to thank my supporters. They've supported me through everything. Their love wasn't conditional. It wasn't, you walk this straight line, and if you get off of it, I don't like you, like so many people in my life have done to me. Yusuf, Fousey, we like you if you provide for us, a tag on an Instagram story, hang out, like just being friends with Fousey provided them something. But I want to thank the supporters whose love was unconditional, where, yes, last year Yusuf had a very, very, very traumatic crash out. He went to jail. He spent 86 days in rehab, 14 of them in a psych ward. They drugged him over 14 times. They put him on new medications. He walked out, didn't even know what his name was. The people who comment and talk about who they think Fousey is, he's this to society, he's this, he's clinically this, he's clinically that. You motherfuckers must not own a mirror. Just because my shit is public and I publicize it and I live my life on camera and I'm not scared to fuck up publicly and I don't pay people in my PR agencies to hide stuff under the rug when I do something. Just because I'm not PR trained, just because I'm not an industry plant, just because I'm not fitting in your standards of what an influencer is supposed to be. First off, don't ever call me an influencer in your goddamn life. I have a lot of influence, true, but don't call me an influencer. There's enough people who call them that. I call them peons. I have songs. I now have an album. I improvise. I write poetry. I do. I'm an artist. Guess why? I release art. My album, whether you like it or not, is a body of art. You watch me stream and I make money even when I fart. When I was in rehab every morning, I heated up a Pop-Tart.
And yeah, there you go. When my guy was in rehab every morning, he reheated a Pop-Tart. And on a serious note, no one expects you to walk a straight line, bro. We just expect you to act like a man and not like a little 5-year-old jumping around throwing a temper tantrum because someone said something you didn't like.
Started in 2011, and now it's 2020, about to be 5, and I am still here, and you're still in my motherfucking chat. Watching. You put your head. Why do you want to get hit? You asked me who's gonna listen to the music, motherfucker. You're the one asking me in my chat. You can't stop what God already wrote.
So no one's expecting perfection, and he would have a good point by saying just look in the mirror and that everyone makes mistakes. But little bro, you are doing this shit every single day. Like, it's not like this was a 1 or 2 time or 3 time thing. You're throwing a hissy bitch fit on a daily basis. So I don't know what you expect. And then you get on here and rhyme art with fart and get mad when someone laughs at you. And he is still not done yet, because he proceeds to then go on and compare himself to David Goggins and to Andrew Tate. But not just any type of Andrew Tate. He is the Palestinian Andrew Tate. And I just want to remind everyone, this video started out as an apology, and we have somehow just completely dissolved into a crazy ass rant.
And all of a sudden, because the sheep say Fousey's this, Fousey's that, they believe Fousey's this, Fousey's that, whatever will get them the retweets. The industry likes Fousey, they like Fousey. The industry doesn't like Fousey, they don't like Fousey. That's most of the internet, by the way. Sheep. Bah! I'm a goat. Probably makes the same sound. Mine is bah! There was a difference. When you wake up one morning and a girl lies to you and says you have an R-word allegation, when you punch somebody and then you get sued, you need to decompress that. Guess what? I didn't have time to. I had to just put it on my shoulder and keep going. David Goggins shit. I'm the Muslim David Goggins. I'm the Arab David Goggins. I'm the Palestinian Andrew Tate. I'm Vincent van Gogh. I'm Kanye West. I'm Pablo Picasso. I'm him.
And you know, I guess you could call that an apology. And I think it is as close of one as we're gonna get. So you know what? We'll fucking take it. And hopefully now that he's gotten that completely out of his system, he'll come back a different man after his little break. And maybe he'll stop spazzing out and hitting his friends and employees. And maybe he'll actually go and seek a little bit of help and enjoy his time off. That, or he'll just come back and start dancing and just spazzing out in the shower again.
Now I gotta change the song.
I had the wildest dream last night. In Ibiza.
So at this point, who the hell knows what we're about to get? And I do hope the best for this man, but at the same time, when he's just coming on here and just spreading his delusion, I just have to call it out. Especially when he's just doing such goofy, funny shit like he has been. So with that said, I think I'm done here. And if you enjoyed, please drop the sub and the like. And I'm out. Watching FouseyTube try to lie again, and peace.
I'm a goat.